Okay, everybody, we do have a fair amount of clouds that have returned to the GR area and the majority of West Michigan. These are high and mid-level clouds, though, so occasionally we still can get a dimmed ray of sun between now and a sundown, which checks in less than 50 minutes exactly. So we are talking about not much daylight left, and in fact, we're going to be looking at dry weather and just chilly temperatures once again this evening. But with the added clouds versus what we had last night, we're not going to be dropping off quite as much in the overnight. We did get down to 18 in Grand Rapids to begin this morning, but overnight tonight, I think more like 23, 24 degrees will be all that we drop to because of these mid-level clouds that will be in place, preventing the big fall off on the thermometer. It is going to be a mostly cloudy night tonight. It is going to be an overcast day tomorrow. This big system that perhaps you've been hearing about that is to deposit perhaps as much as 2 feet of snow through Pennsylvania and sections off to the north and east from there later on Wednesday and into Thursday. The very northwestern kind of component to this system will be coming in here, really GR and southward with some flurries and light snow. It looks like by mid to late morning and into the afternoon tomorrow. So we'll have more on that in just a moment. Otherwise, it's just some quick, weak kind of clipper-like systems over the next 7 days to impact us. There are some signs off the latest runs of the models that we could actually have an injection of colder air as we approach Christmas Eve. So that could be interesting. Not that it looks like there's going to be a big storm necessarily, but it could fire off some lake effect snow showers, perhaps. Keep in mind, we're still 9 days away. Things could change, but we'll watch that closely. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s as we speak. The highest number I've seen out of the airport today in GR, 29 degrees. And the live radar doesn't have anything important happening. We widen the scope, picking up on some of the cloud cover. Again, high and mid-level clouds. It's not the low-level clouds that we had around yesterday quite yet, but those will be returning towards daybreak and for the bulk of Wednesday due to this system passing pretty much a track along this line far to the south to bring us any real snow here into West Michigan. But again, a trough of low pressure kind of extending off to the northwest of that will have some light snow echoes reaching us by mid to late morning tomorrow. Winter storm warnings, a lot of real estate there along the mid-Atlantic seaboard into southern New England. So a lot of inches of snow coming for them. Let's go to this RPM model and see how it wants to evolve with it as it goes forth. You can see a swirl in the atmosphere coming out of Oklahoma. Kind of an elongated area of low pressure from the Gulf Coast stretching northward into the Tennessee Valley, but eventually an area of low pressure does form here over Virginia, moving off the coast, and just to the northwest of it, that's where those heavy snow echoes will be. There will be accumulating snow in New York City. Perhaps some warm air prevents them from getting the massive amounts, but still I think several inches for New York City and northward into Boston. Let's go to the closer look for us this evening and overnight. A lot of clouds are going to be out there, but no precipitation, no rain, no snow. This is tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We go out towards mid to late morning. So by 8, 9 o'clock, some light snow coming into the southern sections of the viewing area. That'll try to move northward. I think we will have some light snow in Grand Rapids. It won't be heavy. It's just going to be kind of a fine flaked snow that can deposit a dusting, a coating, perhaps a half of an inch or so the further south that you go within our viewing area, and especially down to the southeast, say Battle Creek and Coldwater on the very northwestern extent of this massive storm that, again, will be moving up the east coast up to 2 feet of snow. How about that? We don't get those types of snows here in the Midwest, but those nor'easters, they can crank, and it will. You'll be hearing about it in the national news. Annie, temperatures a little bit cool here initially, but starting to get milder there by early next week.
Anthony, thank you. Still ahead, the winter